is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and welcome back to Sketch Sunday. So today's sketch was picked by Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, whose 30 days of sketches that Moira and I have been revisiting for the last couple months. And she picked this one by Laura Whitaker, and it is from Series 2, Day 2, and I love it. I love Laura Whitaker sketches, and especially this one. This one I really enjoyed, and it was easy to scale down to an 8.5 by 11. I think I will probably do this one again as a 12 by 12 as well because I love it that much. So first I am taking this pink piece of paper. I'm using my scallop punch, and I am going to trim it down and use that for the scalloped area in the sketch. And then I'm going to cut down this black and white stripe for the piece of paper that kind of looks like it had hearts on it. So that is going to start my layout. And then I am also using a 4x6 photo. I'm sure the photo in the sketch is a 4x6 as well. My layout's just going to look different because it's a little smaller, but not a big deal. So I'm going to go ahead and attach these to my paper. Now, the photo that I am using is kind of like a group selfie. I think we called him an Ussie at one point. I don't even know if that's a real thing or not. I am going to trim it down just a little bit. I couldn't trim it down too much on the other side because of I'd be cutting my son's face off, and that's just not nice. But I wanted to use this paper from the 6x8 paper pad with the Starburst. And I wanted to put it right in the middle so you get just a little bit on the top and the bottom. And if you look in the sketch, it almost looks like that paper was starbursted as well. So after I figure out what I'm doing with my computer, good chance I'm probably watching something. I am going to add a couple of these scraps, and then I'm realizing that there is some mixed media down underneath the sketch. So I'm going to grab this Heidi Swap Color Shine in Butter, and normally I would water it down, but I don't know where my spray bottle of water is, so it is going on full force. And I am going to do it on the top and the bottom, and then I am going to add some sprinkles. Now, anytime I do this splattering, it splatters everywhere. I don't know why, but it does. And I usually get it on my photo, so that's why I flipped my photo over so that nothing got on it. So then in addition, I decided to add some black splatters, and I'm going to let that dry a little bit while I make this into a banner. Actually, I think I'm going to make them all into a banner. So you can kind of see in the sketch that there is one banner, but I'm going to use more than one. So how I do my banners is I literally fold corner to corner and then cut corner to center. And sometimes when I do that, the paper goes flying. And if I'm lucky, I can find it again. So in this particular case, I was able to find it again. Now, my scraps are not long enough, so I did have to cut them. And I am going to kind of work on the layering of these banners off the page just because that page is currently drying. And there wasn't any gesso or anything like that on the page. So I am just going to adhere a couple of these. So make sure you check out the description box below because Christy's layout will be there because she's joining us. Her channel has been there the entire time, so hopefully you are getting caught up on some of the other days. And Moira's link will be there as well. Now, super exciting news. if you love these sketches revisited, then you will love the fact that Christy is coming out with round 5 of 30 Days Sketches. So we are joining her in that. So you, for the month of April, will have so much inspiration. So super exciting. Now back to the layout. Because I'm doing something other than gluing. Oh wait, I'm gluing right now. So in the sketch, there's kind of a circular element, and I almost wonder if it's either some stitching or I'm not exactly sure what it is. But I decide that I am going to use a doily as my circle element. And because my page is smaller, it will go off the page, and I'm just going to trim that off. Now, what I have trimmed off extra, I am going to add to that bottom area where you can kind of see in the sketch there is a cluster. So I am going to use that doily there as kind of like the starting basis. And it has a little bit of a circle element in that as well. So I guess I am following this pretty close or very close. So I am using my How to Kill a Kit with Style, and they have my hot pink passion sequins in it. And I decided to add just kind of that pink burgundy sequin to each of the scallops. So I'm just doing a dot of glue and then grabbing the sequin and putting it on, and I'm going to do that all the way up the page, and I absolutely love how that looks. So if you have a sequin piece, if you have a scalloped piece, let me tell you, these sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps fit in perfect with them. So now I am off to embellishing. I am going to decide on this chipboard word that says grateful as my title, and it fits perfectly up in that little area that is kind of negative space, blank space in the photo. And so I am just using the sticker sheet to make those clusters. Let me see if I actually have the layout here, and I do. So the word stickers that I'm putting down said travel far and world traveler, and that one says happy together, which is perfect because it is a picture of all of us. I added 2 sticker hearts, and then I am going to just put a sticker that says better together down there in the bottom, and that's going to do it for embellishments for that cluster. And then I am just going to take some of the sequins from that sequin mix and scatter them in the top cluster as well as 3 to the bottom cluster. And that is going to be my layout. So I hope you are enjoying all of our sketches revisited, and I hope you will join us in April for 30 Days of Sketches 5. There's going to be so much inspiration. It's going to be so fun. I cannot wait. So here is my layout. I do have some close-ups for you. You can see those sequins, how they fit perfect in the scallops. And remember to check out Christy and Moira's take on this sketch, and those links will be down below. So remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you soon. Bye.